Hey guys, Chef Gregory here, professional chef extraordinaire, and today is going to be, or shall we say, I don't know, is this a funnel? Maybe this is a funnel. Not a funnel cake, don't be confused. We're not making funnel cake. That's another story for another time. With this click funnel, we are going to teach you how to easily prepare grilled chicken. And there's many ways to do it, and they say that there is more than 101 ways to do things. This is one of the correct ways to do things. So check this out. Follow me over here. So notice that I've got stuff set up on my board. I know it's marble and it's not a board. However, we've got our seasoning, we've got the package of chicken, we've got a bowl, a couple of knives, another towel, which is wet to be used for cleaning up whatever, and of course it'll be sanitized later. This is a side towel. We do not use our side towel for wiping stuff down. That's not what this is for, okay? This is for pulling hot stuff out of the oven or working on the stove. You always want a dry towel. If you're using something like this to wipe up a wet mess, and you take this and you put it on, let's say this is a 450, 600 degree pan that was sitting on the stove top, and you grab it with your towel to bring it off, you've now created a little steam action for yourself, because this is wet, this is extremely hot, and all of a sudden you've just turned this into instant steam and you've just burned the shit out of your hand. Not okay. So don't do it. Anyways, let's get the chicken. Another thing that I want to talk to you all about is how to feed your family of 5 for less than possibly $13. And I mean a full meal, okay? And one of the ways, and that's a whole nother thing later on as well that we're going to get into, but I'm going to show you a little bit of that today because it happens to be here. Okay, so the main course for this extravaganza this evening is going to be chicken thighs, Foster Farms, always fresh, used by, wow, that's a long time ago. It was frozen. Okay, so, but the whole point here is that, check this out. I'm going to come on in and I want you to see the price on there. Can you see the price on there? Let's focus in on that. Okay, so the bottom price says $4.96, okay? So that's what we're going to be dealing with today. So that's $5 worth of chicken right there. So we're just under halfway there to feeding your family. Now all we got to do is grab maybe some corn, some vegetables, perhaps a baked potato per person would be nice. Big one. And some fixings for it as well, right? So we'll get into that stuff. So right now, weapons of choice. We have a boning knife or we have a chef's knife, all right? This is a 8-inch chef's knife. It's a pretty good utility guide. And always keep this hand clean when you're working because you don't want anything to slip. But in this case here, we're just going to come on in. We're going to cut this guy down. And yes, it is sharp. You're only as good as the tools in your kitchen. Let me tell you that much, okay? So we'll get into sharpening and all that other stuff later on. I'll teach you how to sharpen your knives, etc. Teach you how to keep the edge nice and straight. So right now, there is a lot of fat in the skin and on the chicken that we're going to want to deal with. And I'm going to show you how to make cracklings out of this skin. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to season it with Chef Gregory's Southwestern Flair, spicy. You could use mild. This is the big tub of milds right here. And because I got to fill a bunch of bottles, I've got a bunch of seasonings going out the door in the near future. So I got to take this down to the kitchen and package it up and whoosh, off it goes. Okay, so to the chicken. I'm going to zoom in with this here and we're going to get a close-up so you don't see me, but you see this and what it is that we're going to be doing, okay? So I'm going to come over there and zoom on in and let's zooma. Whoop, there we go. All right, so do we need a little more light on the subject? How's that? Yeah. All right. Okay, so get in, grab your chicken. We're going to leave the bone in. pull it back, find little pieces there where it attaches itself, cut away from you. Okay? Most of it will loosen itself on its own. However, we are going to get into it a little bit. You can put your finger and your thumb down there and then slowly come in on this, okay? There you go. There's a little bit of fat along the thighs over here. You can clean this up. You can scrape it like this if you want. If you don't want to cut it, you can actually scrape it down. Like so, okay? The little bits of fat that you find on the side over here, cut it off. There's a little bit of fat on the bottom. It's okay. This is going to cook off most of it. Put it over there, set it aside, go to the next one. Now, they love giving you lots of skin in here. This is crazy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, you can get your fingers underneath in here. Pull it back, create a little pocket. Put the knife down there. Bada boom, bada bing. All right. Pull it. Put it in there. Remember, you can sort of use your knife and just sort of press it there and do that. Make sure your knife is sharp. Other side, we would definitely get rid of this stuff here. And it doesn't take much. This is a really good part of the chicken right here, so do not cut that piece off. Once again, there it is. We're good. Next. Some of this stuff is just, yeah, okay, I'm just going to take that and cut that and throw that in the trash. There we go. Okay, if you get to the point where, well, this is part of the bone and it's coming loose, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Repetition of motion gets things done quickly. Don't do one and then try to detail it all out completely. All right, so that's how that's done. I'm going to put this on pause. You've seen enough. I'm going to clean the rest of this up, and then we're going to get to the next step, all right? So hang in there. I'll be back. All right, so I am back now. And let's see, are we rolling? We are rolling. Okay, cool. So through the magic of my camera and television here, I still got stuff on this hand, so I can't touch anything. But this hand is perfectly dry still, and I just finished this up. I threw that piece out on the bottom that was down here, and I've got my chicken in here. So, and of course, someone might say, hey, what are you doing taking the skin off? You're ruining it, man. Come on. So I left one on. Okay, so we're going to leave skin on one of these guys here. We take the piece off of here, and see that little guy right there? It's on the end, and let's see if we can find another one. Yes, right here next to the bone. There it is. There should be one on each one of these guys. Yeah, right there. This comes off of the area right where the leg and the pelvis come together. And this right here is known as the butcher's cut, aka the oyster. This is the oyster of the chicken right here. It is the tenderest, juiciest part of the chicken. So nobody misses it when, you know, we're cooking everything and then all of a sudden out it goes. However, we get to eat that in the kitchen, and sometimes we don't touch it because, you know, it's not within reach. Figure of speech. I'm just going to clean off some of this fat that's over here. Throw that out. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and put our chickens here. And now we're going to season them up. Everything gets plastered in the same direction. We'll turn them over in a minute. I want to show you how liberally to use my seasoning because it is low sodium. And when you get it, now this is restaurant size. Your size is Here we go. Here we go. I do have one in here, yes. And it's sealed. So this is what your size looks like. So there's Chef Gregory's Southwestern Flair seasoning, spicy, and all the good stuff on there. You know, it's got the nutritional facts and how to use it over here, and barcode, website, all that good stuff, okay? So, with the clean hand, sprinkle, and people are like, oh, don't too much. No, no, not too much. Yes, use it liberally. This is a low sodium product. It's got lots of flavor. And don't rub it in with your hands, because if you do, it'll stick to your hands. And I'll give you a quick little, well, no, I won't, because I don't want to screw up my hands right now. I need to turn those over, so I guess we're going to get a little on there, but that needs some, and of course, this is all good. All right, next side. And yes, use this. It is fabulous. It is really, really good. It's chili powder based product. My mouth's watering just smelling it. And there it is. If you wish to press it into the chicken, don't rub it in. Use some plastic. And all right. I'm gonna break out the big boy. Okay, so just like that, press it in, move it along. Do not stab yourself with the knife. It's gonna leave a mark if you do. All right, it's being pressed in on the other side. Now, if you want to rub it, because sometimes rubbing your meat, okay, that didn't come out right. We have all kinds of funny ways to play with words, especially in barbecue competition. And we'll talk about, I am part of a Pitmaster World Championship barbecue competition out of Memphis, and I've been doing it for the last 20 years. So we'll be doing barbecue as well later on, so you can learn how to do that. And okay, so bada boom, bada bing, there it is, okay? So next is gonna be onto the grill. As far as this is concerned, we're just gonna season that with some Lawry's garlic salt. That's it, okay? Or you can use some garlic powder. If you don't want any salt, some garlic powder is great. I love Lawry's products. They're fabulous. I think they're, we've been using them for 40 years. Like, here's a great combination for steaks. Lawry's, and it's a 3, 2, 1 seasoning. Meaning, shake the first one so you got most of it, and then the second one, not as much, and the third one, a lot less. And it's going to be garlic salt, lemon pepper, and seasoning salt. And that makes a great steak. Fabulous steak, trust me. Okay, next is the grill. So we're going to close this session out, and next one is the grill.